Essence have filed for bankruptcy protection. The creditors of the business want to put it up for sale under the Company Creditors Arrangement Act, which will allow for the business to restructure their finances. The founding family have attributed this to Trump's trade policies, which have imposed a 25% tariff on goods imported from Canada, where Essence was founded. This follows a string of problems at multi-brand retailers in recent months. Essence's sales dropped 28% compared to last year, along with bankruptcy and financial problems at Louisa Via Roma, Matches, Farfetch, and the consolidation of American department stores. Unlike many of these, though, Essence offered something appealing to young, emerging, and niche designers. They relied heavily on data and algorithms to dictate their buying, and a large part of their USP was discounts. Most fashion retailers would only factor in discounting around 40% of stock compared to Essence's 80%. They were very dynamic with their sales strategy, teaching customers to wait for products until they arrived on Essence. This was completely against the grain of mainstream fashion retailers, and the business of fashion actually credited Essence being able to stay afloat with their dynamic buying and focus on a particular consumer. Importantly though, Essence was the place to find independent designers. They placed big orders without the sale or return clause, meaning the designer would rarely be the one to swallow the costs of unsold inventory. Equally, it gave small designers with a strong localized community a global reach, shipping to over 100 countries worldwide. However, it did operate a tight ship, and some designers might get dropped if the statistics and data didn't work in their favour in terms of sales, and many might argue that with their simplistic style of e-com, the brand DNA and storytelling might become diluted. Some large tech companies were able to secure an exemption from Trump's trade policies, but Essence were not, and this extra margin required has had big repercussions for their business.